Welcome back again to this weekly forecast video. If you watched my last week's video, you will understand that the analysis on USD CAD was correct, where I analyzed and forecast that USD CAD was going for a sell throughout the week. The analysis on JBP USD was correct when I predicted that JBP USD was going for a buy throughout the week. But I was wrong on the analysis on Nasdaq. Now, I'm not saying I'm always correct, but based on what I see on the chart, that is what I use to analyze the market. So on this weekly forecast video, I'm going to be analyzing again NAS 100, USD CAD, and JBP USD. So let's just jump into it and let's start the analysis on Nasdaq starting from the weekly time frame. Now, on the weekly time frame, we can observe that the market created this hammerhead candlestick with the long wick and with a small body at the top. And following by the hammerhead candlestick, the market created a bullish engulfing candlestick. The market created a bullish engulfing candlestick, signifying a potential buy in the market, which means buyers, there are a lot of buyers in the market than sellers. Now, on the weekly time frame, remember on the weekly time frame, we only need to look at the chart pattern. Now, I will go down to the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, we can observe that Nasdaq has come to a resistance level. NAS 100 is at a resistance level on the 4-hour, is at a 4-hour resistance level. Now, on this 4-hour resistance level, you can see that price is creating a weak rejection. When as soon as it gets to this level, it started creating a weak rejection, which means the market is actually respecting this 4-hour resistance level. Now I'm going to go down to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, you will observe that as soon as price get to this level, it created this weak rejection followed by a bearish engulfing candlestick. Now this bearish engulfing candlestick means that sellers tried to push the market at that level, but buyers came and just pushed the market back up. Now remember, market just opened today, Monday, and what we can see here from the chart is a double top, and a double top signifies a sell in the market. Not always correct, but what we know double top as traders is that whenever we see double top, we should be looking for a potential sell in the market. Now, seeing the 4-hour bearish engulfing candlestick, I'm going to go over to the 1-hour time frame. Now, on the 1-hour time frame, we are going to see that there is a level here. The market acted as a resistance to this level. This level acted as a resistance to the market. Rather, it acted as a resistance to the market. And now what we want to see again, what we want to see Nasdaq do again is that it should actually come down to this level. It should actually come down to this level, and then when it gets to this level, because we are on an uptrend on Nasdaq, we should be targeting the recent high, which is 20,071 dollar or pips value. So what I'm expecting Nasdaq to do throughout this week is that it should actually come to this level, which is it should come to 19,200 or around this level, and then we should see a potential buy to the upside. Potential buy to the upside throughout this week. Now, this analysis is based on the market structure. I don't control the market, I only analyze what I see. So this analysis is based on the market structure, and the market structure is telling us that Nasdaq could actually push back down and then pull back down to 19,200 or 19,000 or 19,000, which is this main psychology level, and then during the week we should see Nasdaq buy to the point of 20,000, buy to the point of 20,000 or 20,500. But our target is the recent high, which is 20,071 pip value. Now this is for Nasdaq. Now this is the analysis on USD CAD. Now, as always, from USD CAD, I'm going to be starting the analysis from the weekly time frame. Now, the weekly time frame, what I need to observe is support and resistance, and then the chart pattern. After observe, and on the weekly time frame, we can see that price created this bearish engulfing candlestick, these two bearish engulfing candlestick. Just by looking at this chart, we can see and we can note that price is dropping. And then I'm going to go over to the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, we see another bearish engulfing candlestick, and you can see that the black line, which is the buyer's candlestick, which is the bullish candlestick, the bullish candlestick is actually small. Each time is actually smaller compared to the bearish candlestick, which means sellers are a lot more in control in the market than buyers. Now, here is one thing you need to understand. With the way price has moved before, this drop that the market is dropping, for it to be balanced, before market will start to maybe react to the upside, or before market will change trend from downtrend to uptrend, the price should actually come to this 4-hour support level, which is at 1.36457. Price should actually come to that level in order for the market to be balanced before, let's say, we see a reversal to the upside. But we are going to analyze the market, and we are going to see why I'm saying price should come down to that level. Now on the daily time frame, we also see that we are having bigger sell candlestick in the market, bigger bearish candlestick. And also we can observe that price is approaching this support level. Price is approaching this support level. Let me change that color to orange. Price is approaching this support level. So I'm going to go down to the 4-hour time frame. Now this if you watch my previous video on the weekly forecast on USD CAD, you can see that the analysis on my last week forecast video is actually playing out in this week. It actually played out last week Friday, so it's just a continuation on the USD CAD analysis from the previous video. So I'm going to put the link in the previous video so you watch that video, and then you will understand that even this move that USD CAD made here, even this move that USD CAD moved, I have actually analyzed and based on the analysis predicted that price was going to move this way. So this USD card analysis is just a continuation from my last weekly analysis. Now what I'm expecting USD card to do again is for it to actually come back up. It's for you to actually come back to this 1 hour support and resistance level. And if you don't know how I get to draw this 4 hour, 1 hour, weekly, daily support and resistance level, I'm going to put the link to my video on how I did this resistance level, because the market is based on resistance, support and resistance. Okay, support and resistance is like the structure of the market. The market normally move from support to resistance. So I'll put the link to that video so you go and watch and learn how I get to draw all this line on the chart. Now what I'm seeing what I'm expecting USD card to do is for it to actually drop to one, which is drop to this level throughout the week, is for it to actually drop to 1.36457. Now why I'm saying it will probably drop to 1.36457 is because 0.36457 is because we have a support zone here which can act as which the market can use as a liquidity grab before actually reversing to the upside. So okay, so price can actually pull back, make this level as a liquidity grab before we can see a change in price direction. So for USD card, I'm saying that USD card based on the analysis. Now do your own analysis before you take any trade. Okay, do your own analysis, confirm your own analysis before you take any trade. But based on my analysis and based on my trading style, what I'm seeing USD card, what I'm expecting USD card to do this week is to actually drop. Okay, drop down to 1.6457. And because this video is a continuation of my previous video, you will need to watch my previous video in order for you to understand especially this USD card analysis. So this is the analysis for USD card. I'm expecting a sell. Now the next one is going to be JBP USD. Now on GU, if you also watch my last week video regarding to JBP USD, you will also understand this video a lot more better. But just from the weekly time frame and from the chart pattern, we can see that JBP USD is going or is in a downtrend. Okay, we are creating some higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and higher lows. Now I'll go over to the daily time frame. Now the daily time frame, we can observe that GU is actually coming from a daily support and a resistance level. It's coming from a daily support and resistance level. Okay. Because the market acted as a resistance to this level. Now remember, this is a daily time frame. So even one candle from this time frame on the lower time frame is going to be a lot of pip. Then it acted as a support to this level. Now I'm going to go over to the 4-hour time frame, since we've seen on the weekly time frame that we are in an uptrend, and then on the daily time frame we are seeing that the market is coming from a higher support level. Remember, the higher the support or resistance level is, then the stronger that level would be. If a support and resistance level on the daily time frame is stronger than a support and resistance level on the 15 or 5 minutes time frame. So the higher the support, the stronger it would be. So now we can observe that GU broke out of this resistance level. It broke out, came for a retest here, and then price just pushed back up. Now GU is still on a buy. Okay, GU is still on a buy, but what I'm expecting GU to do is this. Okay, I'm expecting it to actually pull back a little. Okay, let's just go over the analysis and then we'll see why I'm expecting it to pull back a little. Now on the 1 hour time frame, we already see that the market is rejecting this resistance level here. Market is rejecting this resistance level, which is this resistance level, and also above the resistance level, this red horizontal line in the chart is the sub psychology level. Now psychology levels are level where big institutions and big players in the market, they are more likely to react to those levels because those levels are whole numbers. Okay, like 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, and so on. So those levels, they are quick to remember. So big players are more likely to react to those levels. So you can also see that price created a bearish engulfing candlestick, which means sellers are trying to play around or take some move at that resistance level. And also above the resistance level, just like I said earlier, is a sub psychology level, which is the red horizontal line, which is 1.29500. Now what I'm expecting you is to do is this. There's a FVG here to those of us who use SMC, especially fair value gap here, and also there's a fair value gap here. So because the market broke structure at this level, I'll be expecting GU to pull back a bit, pull back to here, and then base we still have this black horizontal line is the 1 hour support zone, and above the 1 hour support zone we have a main psychology level, and aside from that main psychology level we have an order block at this level. So I'm expecting GU to pull down maybe to this main psychology level of 1 point, which is the green horizontal line on the chart, 1.900, and then before pushing back up, and then before pushing back up to its recent high, which is 1.30445. Now for a quick recap, For JBP/USD this week, the overall direction is going to be a buy. Then the overall direction for USD CAD is going to be a sell for this week. And then for Nasdaq, the overall direction should be a buy. So let's just see how this week plays out. Make sure to do your own analysis before placing any trade, and make sure to trade with money that you can afford to lose. So see you on my next weekly forecast video. Have a profitable week. Stay safe.